that picture alone made me $30,000. Just that one picture.
Wow. Wait a minute. Meek Mill and Diddy was in there with you?
Everybody thought that was Meek Mill in the cage. Meek Mill at Diddy house like this. So they started. It went back up. It went viral again.
But for the record, you was not at Diddy house, right?
You might have to take notes on this bitch. Hey, welcome back to the Famous and Wealthy Podcast. Today we got my boy PHOR in the building, man. We got my boy Big Folks CEO in the building. We finna act bad, man. What's going on, PHOR?
What's poppin', man?
Hey, man, we got Big Folks over there chilling.
Chi-Town in the building.
Chi-Town.
Big Folks, what up, G?
What's going on?
Hey, PHOR, what you got going on, man, with the music and all that? What's going on, my boy?
I mean, you know, last project I dropped was Foreplay. I just dropped Freaky Girl, you know what I mean? But really, I've been focusing just on this, like, you know, the sex lane. You know what I mean? I've been focusing on, like, Foreplay the sex store. That's what's pretty much, that's my main focus right now.
Yeah,
you know
Foreplay the sex. So you trying to get a sex store?
Sex store, yeah,
Oh,
sex
yeah,
store on
you
the way. I'm definitely
okay,
gonna drop.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What
That's
kind of
what-
like? What
I
kind
already been selling merch. Like I got the Foreplay collars. All the bitches love that. You know what I mean? I've been just selling the collars, the dog masks. You know what I'm saying? These are custom made. You know what I mean? The muzzles is all custom made. So
How much one of them will cost?
these like 170.
Damn,
You not selling the dog cages? I mean,
So look, I
just wanted, you know, I mean, for your fans though, for you know, we on Famous and Wealthy.
You see how Big
You
Folks
know,
look
it's straight business.
You see how his
They
face
want to know,
looked at
you know, they might want to be able to.
No, for sure.
No, y'all. They might want to get the whole package. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
What's
for
the
sure.
mask without the cage,
Yeah,
bro?
we gonna work on that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work on that. I didn't get the. I don't got. The
I might want to
cages yet.
invest on the
custom
cages
cage,
because when you got in that cage, oh my God, you went up from I think you had
Crazy
maybe
part,
90,000 followers to a million.
Man.
That picture alone made me $30,000. Just that one picture because it went so viral, and then it went viral again when they started putting the Meek Mill in the Diddy and all that. Did you see that?
Wait a
No, I
minute,
ain't
Meek
seen
Mill
that.
and Diddy was in there with you?
No. When they because everybody thought that was Meek Mill in the cage. So
Oh, they
so
thought
when
Diddy
all the
put
Diddy
Meek-
stuff came out, they said, man, Meek Mill at Diddy house like this. So they started. It went back up. It went viral again. Just like the last few
damn.
weeks ago. It went
Yeah.
crazy.
No, that was crazy. It was all over there. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
Nah.
That was good marketing though.
Yeah,
For
so-
the
so-
record,
the
you
best-
was not at Diddy house, right?
Nah, hell no, I was in my house.
I was
But
just making sure.
I'm gonna say this now before we get all the way into it. Like I was telling Big Folks this, bro. Like one day, me and you was riding in your Rolls Royce, bro, and you told me some shit that stuck with me. This is when I was we was working on your back tattoo.
Yeah.
You said, "Young Thug put on a dress to go platinum."
He
told me
did,
that shit.
Yeah.
And then to this day, people still yelling "Free Thug." You feel me?
Oh, for sure.
So I was like, you know what? That stuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even when I just went ahead and switched it up a little bit, I was just like, man, you can't worry about what people are gonna say. It's just like get the attention and make the bag. You know what I'm saying? Make
Nah,
your
for
bag how
sure,
you make
for
your
sure.
bag. So like, yeah, I
So we
appreciate
could
that.
contribute-
Yeah, no,
we
for
could-
sure.
I
I told Brody that. I told him
Oh,
that.
so we could contribute some of the you turning from human to dog because you told me you identify as dog.
Yeah, I like dog.
We could
now.
contribute some of that to Kevo.
No, I ain't told Kevo that yet. You
No,
know
no,
what
I'm just saying that we could contribute some of the dog, like
for sure.
encourage you to
I
go
feel like
and
I feel like we all got a dog in us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all got a dog in us. You know what I'm saying? The dog is
yeah,
what
for sure.
is what make you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Hustle.
you know what? That was crazy. Bro was doing my tattoo, right? He was like, "Man, bro, how do you handle the pressure?"
Yep.
Right.
I was telling
I
him
told this
yep.
nigga, I'm like, "Gee,
No, yeah,
I
let's talk
do
about
not
that because he went through a lot
care
of pressure.
what
I seen
nobody's
it.
say, folks."
Literally,
He was
bro.
like,
I seen it.
"For real, G, they just going hard on you."
Yeah.
Like the nigga
Yep.
was just sitting there, like, "Bro, I don't see how you got all the comments," and I'm
Yep.
just like, "Bro."
It was rough on Kevo a couple times, and we always come out
Remember
on
the
top.
first
Yep.
tattoo,
First-
then
yeah,
the second
bro.
tattoo, then the third tattoo. You feel me? Like, bro did all my tattoos. For anybody that's watching that don't know, you know what I'm saying? We
Nah, for sure.
we went viral together and shit.
still-
And bro,
we
like
still
basically
working
like,
tonight,
damn,
you know what I'm
saying? He like, damn, how you handle the pressure? I'm like, gang, I don't care about these folks, bro. After this tattoo, I'm gonna make a fucking bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, for
And bro
sure.
was like,
So-
for real, I showed him the account. I'm
Nah,
like,
for
look,
sure.
I'm gonna make a lot of money right after this, because people gonna talk, but they're just gonna talk for a little bit, and then when I seen you do that, I'm like, this nigga marketing. I know what he doing.
Yeah, you already know. But see,
Yeah,
like
you
I said, I really sat back and just took advice. You feel me?
Yeah.
To figure out, like, you know, social media only matters so much. They only talk for so much.
Yep.
Like, you know,
And then they forget.
yeah, for
they don't
shit.
care.
That's it. You keep going, they see you ain't bothered, and then you still making way more money than them.
So let me ask you something about okay, you know I'm big on OnlyFans and shit.
Yeah.
So are you doing real good on OnlyFans?
So the way I use mine is like, so I didn't really know like how everybody else got theirs set up. So what I did was, I said I knew if I go crazy enough, the blogs would do the free promo for me.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So I focused on like catching the attention for the culture shock. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I knew I was going. I knew the capital gain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that shit was bringing me $5,000 a day. You feel me?
Oh yeah, okay.
$5,000 a day.
Good,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? And that was with my subscription at $30. You know what I'm saying?
So do you mind collabing with girls? Like, this is what I see in with OnlyFans. Like, if I was you in your situation, I see a whole lot of girls. Well, because I'm in Miami too. I see a whole lot of girls that's big, millions of followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
I would literally go on Twitter, find all the girls that's popping, and I would literally just get straight into like, because I don't know if you know, but anytime you jump into the porn industry, right, you got to take a little test and shit.
You
know
do
what I mean?
talent testing.
But I feel like I go after the biggest girls possible, and that's free marketing because if they worked with you, they gonna retweet.
Nah, for sure.
So it's semi the same.
Nah,
and
for
then
sure.
but you on another level as a celebrity, you basically pass everybody up because they're just regular porn stars, and you like this.
Right.
You feel me? That's how I marketed it.
No, for sure. That's a great thing. So the issue I was having at the time, when you get into a new business, you don't really know, like, you have an idea how you start something, and then the more and more you start seeing what's really going on, you want to start tapping more into other stuff or getting more defined in that lane. So for me, when I had all these people reaching out to collab, like I went to the porn I went to the porn awards and everything.
Yeah, I was gonna go.
You know, but and I had a lot of people hitting me up, but at the time, I was like the girl I was with, I was trying to explain to her like the business. You know what I'm saying? So obviously she don't want me to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, this is what I'm converting to. So you got to see the business side versus taking it personal. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, was she cool with everything? Then she started getting weird? Or
yeah,
what?
well, see, I was using her as a prop. I never like put her face or image out because that wasn't her lane. But I said, I use you as a prop though. You know what I mean? But now it's like, all right, we passed the props now. Now we got through the door, and now everybody is coming. You know what I'm saying? Coming to me to link up, and you know what I'm saying. So I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times I missed the opportunity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gonna miss the opportunity because of a girl.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So with what you doing, you can't really have a girl,
Bro,
because
it's tough, bro.
if you gonna have a girl, then she has to be the girl of the industry.
Exactly.
Because if she's not a girl of the industry, she's not gonna be
work.
mentally take it, and then she's gonna slow you down anyway. So all the collabs you could do every day with all these girls that got 400, 900, a million followers, you gonna miss it all. And these girls are making $200,000-$300,000 in Miami
Going
and
crazy.
Cali, and you mixing yourself in, you making 10, 20, 30% of what they making because we just collab together.
Exactly. Bro.
You know what I mean? So that's the finesse. That's a real sauce.
Nah, for sure. It's really easy, bro. Like for me, like a lot of people, like the greatest part about it was in my position, it was like, okay, you got the porn industry, right?
Yeah.
And they can be the top porn content creator, whatever you want to call them. But that they only go so far. So with me, it's like I open the door for the world to tap into that market. You know what I'm saying? Because they see me outside of just the content creator. They see me for the, the TV, you know what I'm saying, personality, the music, you know what I'm saying, just the tattoo, all that. So it was like I had a bigger, I had a bigger, the notoriety was a little bigger, you know what I'm saying? Because it didn't matter what they was doing in that lane. I got the more of the spotlight shined on it, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So a lot of like even the male and female creators, they was hitting me up like, man, bro, you the voice for us because we can't really speak to that world. You feel me? Yeah. And so I didn't even really know my position, to be honest, bro. I was just fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Right. And just trying to get some money. Then like it got bigger than just the money part. So now it's like it's the lifestyle.
It's like they suck you in that world. Well, I mean,
no
Diddy, but I mean they pulled you in that world.
Yeah, look,
for sure.
Because like I noticed that. So you spend more time on Twitter now than anything.
That's where the money at.
No, for y'all lane,
that's what
it's crazy.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
If you on Instagram playing, you basically wasting your time.
Yeah, like you could do like little story posts and put your link on there. It might work, but for that lane. Like I always tell people like now, because now I have like a few like content creators that's a little under me. You know what I'm saying? Where I kind of just direct them on how to market. You feel me? So I tell them Twitter's the fastest audience in that lane. You know
I heard your Twitter was crazy. I never looked at it.
Yeah, but see, that was the thing for me.
I was warned about your Twitter, bro.
No, but see, my thing was this. I knew if I get everybody talking, curiosity, you know what I'm saying, is key. People gonna buy to be nosy, and then I knew the haters is like the free promoters. The haters is the promoters that don't work in the club. You feel me? Y'all promote me for free. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't have to worry about the people that love me. The people that love me go rock with me how they rock with me.
Let me ask you a question though. Yeah. Did you get more hate when this shit kicked off when it first started going and everybody was like in shock almost?
Honestly, bro,
I'm gonna tell you, women or men.
I'm gonna tell you
hating
what
the
it. I'm
most?
gonna tell you what it was, bro. It was Chicago.
What I say?
I can't even say
What
like
I tell you about
I
Chicago?
It
love
was
my city,
Chicago.
but I know
But,
our city. You
like
know,
I remember this one girl.
it's like they get scared for one of us. Like when they love you, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to go nowhere. It's like a magnet. It's like, you know, like where you going, and then
They
you.
feel
It
like
was
you
really
should-
only Chicago though.
Yeah, it was really
That's
only
crazy,
Chicago,
bro.
bro. Literally. I had recently promoted this girl that was from Chicago. Somebody had hit me up for like an ad post, you know what I mean, like promo.
Yeah, promo.
And I had promoted this girl, and me not knowing, it's business.
Right.
Somebody hit me up like, hey, you need to take Shorty off your page. She was talking mad crap about you, you know what I'm saying, a few months ago. Now, mind you, I didn't even know this. I ain't paying attention to that.
Right.
But the fact that somebody else saw that, you know what I mean, I had to delete the post, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
because I'm not gonna move like that if you ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you
So-
ain't rocking with
But
me,
it was,
yeah.
I wasn't surprised. I'm like, okay, there goes Chicago, being Chicago, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Especially if it's something that don't have nothing to do with you. Like I remember this one girl had said something on Facebook like, I want to get all my tattoos removed now. You know what I'm saying? That I did.
Really?
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I also look at it like this. You saying something now because it's relevant. But where have you been in these last 8 years? You ain't got no tattoos done by me. I tattooed you 8 years ago. You feel me? So like you just feel like you got to say something
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah,
like
people-
They were just clout chasing.
clout.
it.
So that's
it.
why. But I use all of that because I understand what clout does, what hate does. Like I understand all that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I understand. I'm so numb where you really can't say nothing to affect me no more. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see the shit.
I
They-
think
they
that
hate-
was the biggest reward I got from
That's
being
how
on
I am,
TV,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
No,
that's
for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's like if I sit. Think about it, bro. All the hate that I got, I would have been killed myself or jumped
Oh,
off
God.
the bridge.
Persevering through
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Like all the hate,
sure.
bro. Think
They
about
say
it.
everything
Think
about
about it
you.
like
Yeah.
this.
Mhm.
My son just died, and niggas just was like, "Oh, he's this, he's that." They don't know nothing about anything, and they just
Yeah, rest in peace.
they're just lying, saying that, "Oh, he my just for clout."
Mhm.
They don't understand nothing or what's going on. They don't know nothing about nothing, but they're just gonna chase clout. Feel me? So I get what you're saying though. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro. It's a wild.
But you a Chicago legend, though. I mean, whoever, like, they could have just trolls on the internet and all that, but you made a classic song with Dirk and Bump J hopped on it, all Chicago legend
sure.
shit, and you a legendary tattoo artist from there for sure.
Thank you.
And the Chicago Ink Show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stamps, though. It's like,
For sure. But
you
see,
get-
that's the messed up part about it. That's all they want to give you. That's it. That's all you can do is that.
oh, yeah, try to box you up.
That's all they can do. That's all you can do is that. Anytime you do something outside of what they already feel like they solidified you
Yeah.
for or what's good enough for them, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. Trust me. Big folks sitting on the
I already
pod.
know you
I get
do.
motherfuckers call me like, you on the internet? What do you do?
It's like, no, we want you like this, not like this,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
Don't start making too much money.
Yep.
Well, you need to do more for like it's always
Yeah.
gonna be like
It's
that.
always going to be
Yeah,
something.
bro,
So it's
so,
best to
you know,
grow
but
some
that's just
balls
how
and
it
ignore
goes.
all that shit.
better say
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Go
So
chase your
look,
bag.
as far as like, how do you feel about? I know you dropped the song, like I dropped the song. How do you feel about? Because I know you still do music to this day.
Yeah, still do music, still tattoo.
Like, okay, I be feeling a certain type of way sometime, right? About, I spent all that money in Baller and Me, right? And I be like, damn, like it didn't take off as fast or how I wanted it to take off. I had to do something else to make my millions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you feel about that? Like I know you do
Nah,
music,
for
but
sure.
you didn't make the millions
Yeah,
off
all
of
this
music.
notoriety,
Like,
all this new notoriety came from
I mean, it's
somewhere else.
Yeah,
in a way, it could be a slap in the face. But like I was watching an interview with you and Smitty did, and he was saying like he was trying this and was putting 25% in here, 25% there,
Yeah.
and it was just like
whatever.
whatever the money can. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can make money off, but it's like sometimes when you just lock in on something else, it's like just because you have a talent or a passion for something, it doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be your breadwinner. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I know a lot of people that's super talented lyrically, but they can't make a hit, or even they may have a hit.
For sure.
They may not have the right exposure, right marketing,
Yep.
yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right representation.
No
like,
budget.
You feel everything budget, right? All that goes. So it's just like find your lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. It's like somebody playing basketball in high school. They don't go to college. They don't go pro. If you still hooping at the YMCA right now, like bro, your dreams is shot. You got to figure something out.
So this what we looking at right now. Dog 4, identify as dog. This is the lane. This is the lane that you
This is
found.
where I feel comfortable at.
Yeah.
For sure. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm happy for you.
thank you, bro. You know, man, Big Folks. Shout out to Big Folks too, man. He was like one of my biggest first support. He called me right away. He FaceTime me with.
I was in shock now, but I had to make a call.
No, for sure. He called me, talked to us, like, know what I'm saying? But like both of y'all.
Yeah, we always support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, the advice I got from you, you know what I'm saying, and the support I got from him, bro. Like I said, it's family time, bro. Like it's always been solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
How would you just like as of right now, right?
Yeah.
I remember watching you in jail, you know what I mean? And just like, damn, bro, really going crazy, you know what I mean? Because like in jail, you know, Black ink is much more bigger.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like that shit was important. Like like you get your ass damn near killed trying to
Change the
take
channel.
somebody's seat. You know what I'm saying? Like so I was just like, damn, watching you for 3 years straight on TV and shit. I'm like, damn. Like it seemed much more bigger, but did it seem much smaller in the world? Like
How big was it to you?
Yeah, like how big was it?
It was so I guess like, you know, like when people's always on the outside looking in, it's way bigger. You know what I mean?
Right.
When you dealing with the day to day, you still move. You still do your regular. You know what I'm saying? You still doing your normal. You know what I'm saying? Move rotation, but it's just the like I guess the platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one day, the first day we got on TV, bro. The show aired one day, bro. We all caught a flight to Vegas. We walking the strip, bro. People losing their mind. Like you would thought we was like B2K or something. You feel me?
Yeah.
They going crazy. We like it's only aired one day, bro. But like I said, like when you have that platform of being national, international, you know what I'm saying? It's like you never know who watching. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
shout out to Ryan for that show though.
Nah,
That was big for
you
Chicago.
know what I mean? Yeah, it was good. It was a good look for the city.
look.
But
Not to cut you off, but I also was seeing a lot of people from that show that was like your brothers and you know your people, your ex girl. I seen them with my eyes on the internet turn on you. How did that feel?
Like
but
that.
I'm gonna tell you why. They're not. You gotta think. People. I feel like people that they want to be relevant. When it's people that's close in reach that they know or have some type of ties to you, they gotta find a way to be relevant. Because outside, if you're not talking about me, then you're not relevant. You feel me? Like name another time when you have went viral. Name another time when people have. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, you the most lit.
So that's how
you
I
the
look
most
at it.
lit. You the most lit person that came off that crew that set that show. That's relevant right now.
No, for sure. Yeah. So for me, that's why I was like, man, my life don't stop here. Like if filming stopped, bro, like what we gonna do? You feel me? Like, and the show never got officially canceled. You know what I mean? Right. But it did take a turn where production went on hold, Viacom went on hold. So it was like I can't hold up and wait for that. You know what I'm saying? So I done gave y'all 7 years. So like my life don't stop after that.
Wow, y'all went 7 years.
Yeah, it was seven seasons.
That was a successful show.
Yeah. No, for sure. But the thing is like it don't stop here for me. Like, you know what I mean?
No, sir.
We gonna keep going. Just like my brother.
Launching point.
Just like my brother. He doing movies now. He got Tubi on lock.
Who, Don?
Don got.
Don be going. Shout out to Don.
And he got the gym opening. Like, you know,
I worked out with Don.
No,
He acting bad.
Yeah, I know that.
He acting bad.
Hey, you know he finna move to Miami too. They boom their gym out here.
Nigga,
we'll be
cold
at the
actor
gym with
though.
him every day.
Nigga, cold actor though, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So like I just look at it like this. Like, you know, anybody that's like have any type of animosity or just feel like they gotta say something about not even just media in general, to the next person or whoever they feel they know, they not doing enough on their own. You feel me?
Cap.
If you worrying about me, if you feel like you have to say something in order to be relevant, bro, like that says a lot about you.
Exactly.
My thing was when I was watching this shit and I was seeing people, the people that was close to you, what they saying, like, I wanted to know what you was doing directly had to affect in their life. Like what was like, it was like straight disappointment. Like they was just like, oh man, it's like you died almost.
I couldn't even believe it when I seen it.
It was like that.
But you know what? Well, I can't say that. When I looked, it reminded me of myself. So I was just looking at myself. I was just like, oh, okay, because like you gotta think, bro tattooed me, and he still got the backlash off my tattoos.
Oh God,
like
niggas
was like, man, why would you put folks on him? Why would you put white people on him? Why would you put Migo on him? Why would you put? I was just like, damn, bro. And then you know, a lot of he was calling me talking about 90% of Chicago niggas
It was
like
all
calling
Chicago,
them like,
bro.
man, gee, this man,
All
Chicago.
bro.
I'm like, yeah.
Well, let me ask both of y'all this. And
The crazy part, not to cut you off,
Go ahead.
Big Vo, the crazy part is I still pull up, I still walk around Chicago, and I don't feel none of that energy.
Yeah, because I was just
No, they don't be nothing.
was gonna be my
it's like
question,
picture.
bro.
Right? Let's get a picture.
That was gonna be my question because I'm still directly
sure.
tied in. So it's like I know how they really feel about KEVO. I already know they really fuck with KEVO. They want to like the people that I'm
For
like
sure.
they would
Yeah,
like they really
absolutely.
want to deal. They just know KEVO on some way another level shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was gonna ask you. When y'all go back home, do you still feel the love from the Chi-Town when you was Chi-Town in it, or like what it's like
my
when you go
record
home?
still, for one, GCI still spin my record. The DJ still run my record in the club. 92.3 still run my record. You know what I'm saying? People still tag me. I just don't repost all the time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's an old record, but just to say it's still going.
Right.
Also, the artists still reach out to me, still hit me up. You feel me? The day-to-day people still reach
Shit
out.
as they should.
And
You
then,
lit.
most importantly, every time I post I'm coming to Chicago, I'm still booked with tattoos. You get what I'm saying?
No cap.
Sure.
So it's like I can't worry about
Yeah.
the comment
all
section.
this.
The
This
comment
ain't nothing.
section.
Yeah.
That's temporary. It's only because it's it's when it's in the moment. I saw this interview Drake did, bro. It's a 72-hour rule. The first 24 hours you in the heat. The 48, it's starting to cool off a little bit. By the 72-hour, bro, somebody else or something else
Something
happened in the
happened
world.
already,
No
yeah.
cap.
So ain't nobody even now. It's like that's it. They
Yours
forgot about it.
yours lasted a little bit longer than 72
Because
hours.
I made sure I told myself
You
this.
made
I'm
sure.
going viral every day.
Yeah, phone
That's
them,
what I
I
was trying to
seen.
do. I said I need to go viral.
I said I know that
every
nigga
single
OnlyFans
day.
acting crazy.
Because I wanted
right
to
now.
know what it felt like to be at the top. So, like, you know, when you first start OnlyFans, you kind of low on the numbers. So I got the high, like, when I started seeing past the points, the zeros, 0 point, you feel me? I started getting up to the 0.3. I'm like, okay, this is what it felt like to be at the
know what I
top.
want to
You feel
ask
me?
you though? When you was in the cage, right? You know, I looked at the.
No, it's funny.
Look, I looked at the. You know, I got a dog.
It's not a
I
jail
got a
cage.
dog,
We
right?
used to- you gotta
And
say the
every
dog
time,
cage,
I promise
bro.
to God. Every time I look at the, I promise to God. This is on everything I love, bro. Everything I ever
No, for
loved.
sure.
Every time I look at the cage, no Diddy. I always think about PHOR, bro. I be like, cause it's the same black cage, and I be like, so you know what I was thinking when I seen you on the picture? I'm like, is the cage locked? All I want to ask you is, how long have you been with the person
That locked you in
that locked you in to be able to trust? Like how you know what I mean? Because some people would just be like, you know what, I can get the clout off you.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
Because
right.
it's like
No,
how
for sure.
was it the money? Like did she must have whoever that was must have really rocked with you because she could have just got you, recorded you, and like you feel me, and
God.
got
Like,
famous.
I want to ask you, like, who helps you come
So-
up with your content now?
Honestly, bro, a lot of it be me. Like, I have, like, these thoughts, and it's like, like in a moment, I'm
In
very
the act, yeah, you
spontaneous.
act,
So
yeah.
if I see it, I'm like, hey, help me do this real quick. Like, you
Right,
know?
right.
But like I said,
Oh, so when you was getting when you was asshole naked, I believe you was in Chicago or maybe you was in Dallas, but you had like a tall model type lady walking you like a dog, and then you stopped at a fire hydrant and took a piss.
Yeah.
Was
You know,
that
we got
nighttime?
caught. I got caught.
Was that nighttime?
Yeah, it was at nighttime.
I was just gonna ask you that.
Yeah, it was
Like,
we got
hey.
caught. It was so I like literally I had got done doing this show. It was a live show. My homegirls Mandy and they got a show called Horrible Decisions. I had did a live show with them, and so after I was still kind of in mode. So we had pulled over on the side block. You know what I'm saying? I posted for like 30 minutes to make sure like ain't
When
nobody
nobody
coming
coming?
down the street. Yeah,
Right.
So was this at nighttime?
It was at
Wait,
nighttime.
what
Oh, that was
city?
the nighttime
What
video.
city were you in?
I was in Dallas.
Okay.
I was in Dallas. So
Okay.
so I was like, man, look, now imagine I recorded our own video of it, but the video that had got out was somebody else that caught us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What?
It was like somebody
Yeah.
else
Because
recorded from
look,
the street.
Yeah,
I looked at it, I like,
Yeah. So they was
Damn.
whispering that somebody was like, oh my God, like look when I'm catch. It was like on some neighborhood watch type stuff.
Oh, wow.
Like we ain't even crazy part, we didn't see nobody out there. You know what I'm saying? I was outside. I posted. It was an empty street. You feel me?
Damn.
yeah.
But it still did what it did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't care about my whole thing was this, just how I looked at it. So I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all probably do. Y'all watch the show. So like this is what got me to this point, gang.
Yeah.
It was like 7 years ago now. Like I had got exposed on Black Ink, right? Where I was sending videos to this chick I was trying to set a threesome up with, right? I had got set up, right? And the girls had a mutual friend that was close to the people in production
Oh, I
on the
heard
show,
about this
and she was
story.
trying to
Oh,
sell
yeah.
the footage to get to some clout to try to get on TV because she was mad at the girl I was dating at the time, right? And that was her best friend, so she wanted some clout.
Right.
So because she couldn't get the clout, VH1 ended up got the footage from it. She thought she was gonna get a bag for it. She didn't get a bag for it. So when they used it against me to break out my relationship for TV, because production had told me, hey, we want to switch the show. Everybody's in a relationship. We ready for y'all to get back single and wild. That's literally what they told me.
Damn.
And he told me right before I went on set, bro, if you don't break up with her, then we will. I didn't know what he meant. It happened right in the moment, right? So I got caught off guard. Fast forward. It was last year, like maybe February, and I had seen a blog had posted me, and I just remember looking at the comment, and some girl said something like, "Oh, we ain't forgot about yada yada yada." So it made me so mad. I said, "You know what? I'm finna get that's not finna be the only moment y'all remember. I'm finna give y'all everything to talk about." So I got so mad, so I had to start having my way with the world, because the world was having their way with me. You feel
let's
me?
not skip over what the point was. What did they expose for?
Oh, it was a video of me sending a bitch, a video of me sending a girl. The chick said she wanted to suck me from the back. So she's sending me videos. Right. I'm sending her video. We setting up a threesome. You feel me?
Yeah.
In LA. We finna go set up a threesome. So I'm sending Shorty videos. You know what I'm saying? Shorty end up getting the video to her friend. The friend ended up sending the production or whatever. So for me, it was like I couldn't get past that part. It didn't matter how good I did, how positive I was being. It didn't matter about nothing else I was doing. You gotta think people only want to remember your losses. Anytime you took a loss, or anytime you was
fail,
anytime it was a failed moment. So for me, I had to find a way to get the capital gain and also to control the narrative.
Yeah,
because if you can't control the narrative, you lose forever. You got to deal with it. So now it's like people can't really say certain things because it's like I've already put it in the forefront, and I'm giving you way more now.
Yeah.
I'm purposely doing it because I know what talking does. Y'all bring, if you ain't not talking about you, you're not making no money.
It's like they just talking about you for no reason. You ain't getting shit.
For sure. But please talk, because the more y'all talk, y'all just keep me relevant, bro. I don't even have to. It's to the point where the marketing is so good, I don't even have to post content because the marketing.
Yeah, you like
I ain't even got to worry about updating because it's like y'all. The more and more y'all advertise me,
I see they trolled you so bad. So I seen Rihanna when she stepped in that shit.
Rihanna stepped in. Rihanna stepped in. Ariana Lennox, like everybody. I had a lot of support on a higher end, but being in this position, then I got offered to do the tour with Candy. We just did the Candy tour. You know what I mean? Candy's Dudgeon out in Atlanta. Shout out to her. You know what I mean? So it was just like then I got offered to do 3 TV shows. 3 TV shows hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And I did all features on them. And I just got offered to do my own TV show. You feel me? Right. So it's like if I never took this approach, I would have missed out on a lot of opportunity, a lot of money. So it just was what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like once you kind of own your lane, it's just like, you know, and then ain't nobody in my lane right now. So it's just perfect. I just ran with it.
What drew you to tattooing?
I stumbled into that. You know what I'm saying?
So you just have you always just been a good drawer on paper, or you just
I'm not sure if you know, bro, but before I was tattooing, bro, I had got signed to Nike. Nike signed me I used to customize shoes in high school. That's how I was making my money. High school, and then after high school, I was customizing. I had everybody. I had the shoes on lock, and I do the T-shirts to go with the shoes. Somebody that worked at 92.3 in Chicago has sent a picture over to a Nike rep, and she said these was the dopest shoes she ever saw. Next day, bro, they bring me in. I didn't even know it was the Nike headquarters in Chicago. They fly me in. I mean, they bring me downtown. I'm sitting at the table, bro. I'm like, you ever see like one of the movies? You see the big round table? That was me. I'm the little kid at the table. I'm talking to the vice president of Nike, bro. You feel me? They put me in a position. They sent me they gave me the paperwork, a blueprint of what they needed. They told me I had 24 hours to complete it. I did that. I got my Nike deal. I was with Nike for 2 years.
What is some of the high profile clients you worked with on tattooing?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? A lot of NBA players. It's so crazy, bro. My biggest client was DMX. I tattooed him right before he passed away.
Damn.
Yeah. Tattooed DMX before he passed away. And DMX called my phone. I didn't even know how he got my number, you feel me?
Yeah.
But he called my phone. He flew in town, hit me. We got out with him. We prayed together. We ate together. We went to the concert. He got tattooed and everything. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to X. I went to his funeral and everything.
That's a real life memory, though.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. DMX. I tattoo a lot of the Cowboys players now back in Dallas. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's just everybody, bro. Like, you know, when you just used to a certain type of clientele, certain lifestyle, like, you know, you kind of get lost and forget. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the respect is there. You know what I mean? Then I treat everybody the same. Like, it don't matter if they're a celebrity or not. Because really, honestly, sometimes the celebrities don't be the ones spending the biggest bag.
No, you're right.
They really be the people that work hard, earn for their money. That really, if they look at you a certain way, they gonna present themselves in a way to be, you know what I'm saying, respected as well. So you know, sometimes like I got people that play for the Miami Heat that still owe me bread. You feel me?
Man,
like $5,000-$6,000. You know what I'm saying? I need to go pick that up while I'm there. You feel me?
We could pull right up
people
on
still
their
owe
ass.
me money. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's wild.
Yeah, for
Come
sure.
on,
for
Miami
sure.
Heat, do
Okay.
better.
I still need that. For real.
So look, I was gonna say, who would you want to collab with right now in the porn industry?
Porn industry. You know what? I actually hit her while I was here. You know who Lisa is? Lisa, you got your phone? Lisa, I think her last name Lisa Aries. Lisa Aries. That's her name. I want to make sure that's her.
She white, black.
She's like Dominican. She's Spanish. Something. She's something. I don't know what she is.
Lisa, what?
Let me see. Is that my phone right there? Yep. Is you?
Yep.
Mine should be one in my bag.
It's not this, is it? It's not her, is it? What's she on? She like an OnlyFans girl?
She's super bomb. Her.
Oh, let me see.
All right there. Right there. I got it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, damn, she bad.
Yeah, so she want to collab with me.
Damn.
She want to collab with me.
That's what I was seeing a lot of for when
she
when
go
the shit was
crazy.
coming, when the shit was hitting the fan crazy. I seen all bad bitch. Like
Bro,
I seen them.
oh
some
my
bitches the
God.
best. Like, I'm
Bro,
like,
so many
damn.
people was calling. Oh my, bro, so many people was calling
You
me.
finna
and
collab
saying,
with her?
Huh?
You finna collab with her?
Yeah, I just hit her. She in Tulum right now, but she don't get back to Friday, so I miss her. But yeah, she's somebody who I definitely want to collab with. She got a real big following. She's doing good on there too. You know, as far as like what she making. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
it's a couple of girls.
It's
that's
a
going crazy.
lot of girls going crazy.
Like,
So
on
so
Twitter
for,
especially.
for those comments and all that negative shit, not to keep bringing it up, but
Yeah,
there
you
was
good.
so much of it. You know, we got a chance to holler on like the gay shit.
Mm-hmm.
When the pig and shit came out, when you did that interview and all that shit, what like explain to the world, because I got people like I be in club, I'll be doing all type of shit.
Yeah,
so
but
they
you
know
gotta
they know
think-
you are a guy, and they be like, well, you know, that's gay.
So check it out. I look at it like this. I'm not here to go back and forth with what people think, right?
Yeah.
Because like when people call everything gay.
Yeah.
That's true.
You wear pink is gay. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything. You can wear a bag. They think everything is gay, bro.
person's
So it's
gay.
like for me personally, it's like your opinion don't change mine, bro. So like the moment you see me hugging or kissing or sucking a guy that look just like me, then we talk about that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So like I'm not like I always say this. Everything sounds crazy when you talk to the wrong audience.
Yeah, because
Everything
I
sounds
think
crazy.
in the porn industry, all that goes on.
Bro,
I see,
it's a porn
like
industry.
if you watch like what's his name, Dread, or the other, all them niggas is doing all that.
Bro,
that
it's
type
just
of
part
stuff.
of the business. Like
Yeah.
it's a part of. So for me, I knew this is how I look at it. I'm very strategic. Like I always look at lanes that's not really like talked about or spoke on, so I could get the capital gain on it. So like I was like, all right, well, I don't see a lot of people doing this or doing that. That look like me, right? So let me go tap into that market and get the, because I knew if I
I'm
did
saying,
something,
did you do that for shock value, or is
Shock
that for?
shock value for sure. But I knew the thing is this. So being black, African American in this world, bro, in our culture, right? Everything is very vanilla. Everything is very hard to talk about in our culture. People just keep whatever your sexual thing is just cool. But I'm saying let a white man do whatever.
Matter of fact,
they get away with everything.
do
You know what I'm saying?
Big folks, do you think Adam 22 been pegged?
Well, Adam
You know
22,
he in the
didn't he just post something with some
Yeah.
dude on?
Yeah, but that's supposed to have been an April Fool. I mean, April
But yeah,
Fool's
that's basically
troll.
what he
The fact
said. If
that-
he would have did it, it would have been like, even if
It
it was
would've
That
April
was, that was a
Fool-
question I was going to ask. Did you ever, or do you want to reach out to Adam and get on Plug Talk? You know, they got the show going on.
I saw Plug Talk versus the No Jumper. I said I feel like Plug Talk would be more
Beneficial.
Yeah, for you.
beneficial.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
So yeah,
I think No Jumper too, though. I think Flacco need to sit down with you.
yeah, we could. I'm
and
not.
Plug Talk.
I remember you had been trying to set that up for me too.
Yeah, that's
So,
whenever you ready.
I'm not against none of that.
Shout
you know
out to
what I'm saying?
Flock.
But I ain't against none of that. I'm not like super pressed. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Right,
I
right.
definitely take advantage of the opportunity
Right.
and
Yeah.
build. Like I said, I saw Adam at the AVN Awards. You know what I'm saying? But
What is that?
That's
Like
the
you said.
porn awards.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? The one in Vegas.
So let me ask you something. Are you trying to go full porn with it?
Honestly, I at this point I feel like I have no other choice.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna do it, I can't. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna put
But
100%.
I feel like
100%,
have you been like doing a lot of collabs lately, or
So
you just getting out of the
I've been-
relationship type?
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
That's
I haven't been able to do it, but
See,
comfortably because if I'm gonna do it, I can't deal with all the headaches.
no,
and all
you
the,
can't. You
So
can't
you
do
in a
that.
have
relationship
fun with
now?
it.
You
Huh?
in a relationship right now?
So right now we going through a breakup right now. Like we literally at that place where not even on a bad term. We just literally in the place like as adults. Like, look, man, this may not just be working out. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
On a place of like respect, like
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And it's like she was trying to do it with me, but I also have to respect like this might not be your lane. Like, you know,
Oh, real talk.
I'm trying to do it now while my son's still young. Like my
Yeah.
son's still 2 years old. So for me, by the time I chill out, everything gonna be already
rich and his life
situated.
will be
Now I
straight,
can
yeah.
do X, Y, and Z on
Yeah,
top of that. Like I said,
yeah.
the main thing is the main thing for me. I wanted to get the audience so I can do the foreplay store because I was going to do the foreplay store when I first moved to Dallas, but I didn't feel like it made sense because I didn't have an audience for that.
No, look, but I think that I know a guy, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you way, way, way more famous. These guys are hiding behind sites. They sell oils. They sell like everything, right? And they make $1 million a month just off the sex stores.
Really?
And
You know,
they're
Charleston
literally
White got the
selling.
cock-
They doing
cock
online?
rings.
Yeah, they doing online, e-commerce, bro.
Right.
Killing them.
They
So
got-
all you doing is attaching your name. You know how people gonna hate on you, but you act like you just use these products every time you
Yep.
do something.
And
So
people gonna automatically.
So it's like I put this on. This was $100 and something. I use this oil. This was da da da. Like everything should be making money all around.
No,
You know
absolutely.
What I mean? Like that's
Absolutely.
how I would do it.
No,
Like,
for sure.
You know what I mean?
No, I
Like if a
appreciate
girl
that.
put on some oil or something, it's like, oh, you
Sell
using the
that.
best oil. Then now it's like, man, because like if we say, man, we using the BANDMAN KEVO oil, people gonna hate on it.
Right.
You feel me? But if we
Nah, for
using
sure.
the oil and we just acting like, man, it's the only oil I use, like I did with the Royal Honey.
Yeah, exactly.
Then motherfuckers gonna be like, oh man, I gotta get that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Whole
for
time
sure.
you got Taz in it.
No, for sure. That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes not putting your name to it. You know what I'm saying?
Just like you said, people
Yep,
be
might
Might be a
hating.
better
Shit.
business move sometimes when you got a lot of haters.
Yeah.
bro. So for me, it's like when the hate don't work, you know what I mean? It's like the love is always gonna overpower it. That's how I feel like it.
That's
you know
how
what
I
mean?
feel too.
Like people posted, if they, bro, they gotta talk. They gotta say something. They have to.
No, I mean it
If
was
they don't, it won't work.
it was a say something moment though. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
but
lie.
that was on
Yeah.
that. But I was in that.
It was
place.
deliberately though. Remember that you
Yeah, for
deliberately
sure.
did it, so you was gonna get.
Yeah, you
negative
gotta have it. You got
feedback,
like
you know?
with me when I do something, I know we do the Trump tattoo. I already knew I had to.
You already knew what you was finna do.
Yeah, you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
You already processed it mentally or what was gonna happen for sure.
Did you see what Tasha K said about the tattoo? She was on a show.
Yeah, she got on a live show and
Some
talk shit. Talking
white
about
guy
he
Benny
not black
shows.
and all
Yeah,
types of
talking
shit.
about
Really?
I'm talking about on a real TV
She
show.
went in.
And
She
it was
upset
like,
that he's
looking
a
like,
Trump supporter, I guess, and just that shit was crazy.
It's like she
Hey, I
just,
made more money with Trump than Biden. I tell you that.
man,
Hell
I don't know what's
Keep it
wrong
a
with her.
buck.
Definitely Trump supporters this way, bro.
If we keep it a buck, I made way more money during when Trump was in the house.
So, I guess you had a lip service interview, right?
Yeah.
And I guess you mentioned something that blindsided you. What is that?
I said something that blindsided me.
Yeah, it says on your interview on a lip service, you mentioned a particular experience that blindsided you. If you knew from the beginning, would you have approached the situation differently?
Oh no! I spoke on the situation when I was dealing with this girl that was married, and she was married, and I guess in her relationship, she couldn't really like be 100% herself. You know what I mean? She had to kind of what's the word I want to use? Well, basically, she had fetishes. Let's just say, you know what I'm saying. So she couldn't do certain things in her household.
She was a low key freak.
Yeah, super freak.
Okay.
Yeah, but but for her happiness and to be with the guy she wanted, she just she let him control that. But with me, so I was dealing with her on the low. You know what I mean? So we'll get up, hang out or whatever, and do our thing, and then she go her own way. So in this situation, I've been dealing with her for a few months. You know what I mean? We'd get up and hang out. So she set up a threesome. She set up a threesome with me. You know what I'm saying? And she wanted to like blindfold me, yada yada. And I imagine she was already into like the pagan and all that type of stuff too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in this situation,
And this woman, was she married?
she
or
was married. Yeah, she was
So
married.
this is a married woman
from Chicago.
sneaking out
Yeah, she's from
with
Chicago.
a freaky life, with a
No, for sure.
second life.
She's from
Okay,
Chicago?
go ahead.
Yeah, she's from Chicago.
Keep
for
rocking,
sure.
because
For sure.
this is
For
crazy.
sure. Yeah, I ain't talked to her in a minute, but this was, like I said, this was a second ago. So, anyway, we got up. You know what I mean? She wanted to have a threesome, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So in the experience of the threesome, I go to the room. She blindfold me, handcuff me, right? Now, mind you, at this point, we've been dealing with each other, so the trust is there. You feel me?
You never nervous about being handcuffed?
I don't like being handcuffed.
I was finna say.
I hate being handcuffed.
It's,
Like, I just tell me to stay still. You feel me? I hate being handcuffed. So but I'm letting her do her thing, right? All right, you know what I'm saying? Because I know if I told her to uncuff me, she would. You feel me? But I'm letting her set up the aesthetic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
is any? Let me ask you a real question. So, I know when it comes to sex, right? It's different levels. Like, cause my level is just normal. You know what I mean? Like, but I know it's another level. Do that involve a lot of alcohol? Do that involve drugs with some girls? Like, I know.
I think it's just a mindset of just being like. So for me, I guess. So for me, like, I could say stuff is normal to me, but it may not be normal to the next person because like the way I experience sex, even from like a very young age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the first, like I was dealing with this super bad Belizean girl. That was my chick for about a year.
Yeah.
And before she wanted to give me head, she wanted to literally lick my ass. Literally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I took it offensive at first, and she was just like, well, no, that in my religion, that's a sign of royalty. Like she took it so offensive that I wouldn't let her do it. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm like, all right, you my girl, all right, go ahead and try. And so then moving forward, it was just more and more chicks kind of like seemed like they had their own little, you know what I'm saying, desires to do different things.
Yeah,
so
because it's so many
these
guys.
low-key
these girls
freaky
is
ass
freaks.
fetishes.
Like these chicks be real
all
freaks.
these
So,
married women and all, so
you
niggas
one girl
that
told
got
me,
these
bro,
wives and all that, boy.
She was telling this one chick told me like, man, I just like being with you because I can't be myself in my relationship. So,
Nah, bro, I be
literally
hearing that.
like girls. I'm
That's
telling you, bro,
crazy.
really
They can't be themselves with you because you too strict. But
Yeah.
for it, you know,
I'm
They
just
can be-
like,
they can be themselves, let their hair down.
they can just be like, oh my God, do this and do that.
So it's
Put a
like,
taser on my pussy type
That's
shit.
why I think dudes kill themselves, game, because they like, you did what?
yeah, for sure. But the thing
feel
is,
me?
it's also like it's like sometimes men could be so masculine where it's like, hey, like it's so guarded rather where it's like, man, bro, if you with your chick, the way I feel like if you with your chick, man, and y'all rocking, and if she wanna, you know, if you wanna explore her and she wanna explore you, then however in your best comfortability, like allow her to do that if that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everybody's different, like, and that's cool. Like everybody ain't supposed to like everybody not supposed to like the same.
Because
thing.
like I be like you know how like you, let's say if you watching the porn, right? You stumble across some wild shit that you never thought, but it's a lot of that wild
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
Like
Yeah,
it's a million wild things, so it's
sure.
like wild to you, but it's normal as hell on Pornhub.
Exactly. So that's what it is. And so for me, my whole goal was like, let's just start speaking on things to normalize them or just to educate people. So that's why, like, back to my sex store, it's more than just to selling toys. I want to create a safe space for my people, you know, and others as well to feel like they can, you know, venture off with their partner and try different things and just learn
So
stuff.
like, are you
That
thinking
was my
about
whole
starting
thing.
a mentorship, like to be able to? Because I feel like if it's somebody that's watching right now and they needed to, like, talk to somebody,
Yeah.
I feel like somebody that's watching right now could possibly talk to you.
So I thought about doing this. This is what I did think about doing. Like, what if I, like took like a therapist type approach? You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I'm creating a safe space for you. You know what I'm saying? To get whatever it is you got to get off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's been with like a lot of my homies. Like people been now telling me they deepest, darkest secrets. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because they feel like they got a safe space to say, and I ain't finna judge them. You feel me?
Right,
I just be like, okay, cool, bro. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now I'll be like, okay, now maybe I need to turn this into a place where people could just vent. We could talk. We got private sessions.
you got through the hard part of motherfuckers being negative, and I'm pretty sure you're still going through it though.
Yeah.
But you kind of you persevered through that, and you still you
control
on
the
to the
narrative,
sex store,
bro.
the business,
For
and
sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's my thing. So now I'm like, man, let me smarten up. Now let me be accessible to other people, but make them just pay for my time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Exactly.
I could do it. We have private sessions, but we could also, but the way I want to market that, I want to have a few content creators or even just day-to-day people that feel like where I could film on camera and get the experience out so people can see like, oh, that's what he's doing. So people can actually start booking me for that.
Some people to test it on.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm going to need to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need to do it. So That's really where I want to take it to next, just to have that safe space.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some freaks watching this. They'll probably be trying to tap in.
Oh, for sure, always. Yeah, we gonna collab the post and everything.
That's
So listen, I seen Rihanna reached out to you. You know, what was she talking about? Like,
she just showed love, bro. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like when certain people show love, they understand. Because who knows what ASAP and Rihanna got going on?
Yeah, I was just gonna say though.
Right.
Who knows?
I was just
you know
gonna
what I'm
say.
saying? Who knows?
So it's like she probably looking at it like you're not doing nothing wrong.
Right.
I don't know why. You know,
right.
yeah,
She probably could relate. You feel
Yeah,
me?
exactly. I
So
get
that's
it.
how I looked at it. Then like and then with the Ariana Lennox supported and reached out, she was just very neutral. You know what I'm saying? Very like it was normalized. So for me, I felt like at that point it's like y'all could be talking, but the same people you talking about, now look at the people that's on a higher level that y'all admire that's rocking with me. You feel
That's
me?
admiring you.
So
You
look,
feel me? Now the table's turned. Now it's like, oh wow.
Oh no, it's cool.
so like, look, I understand you like basically identify as dog, right? So, did you see the man that actually turned himself into a dog?
I was mad when I saw that, bro. I was so mad because I feel like that's what I should have did.
So you
I feel like
hold
people
on.
told me, hey, that's just like how that Drake and Kendrick going. They said Drake, you got 24 hours. They said 4, you got 24 hours. When I saw that dope, when he paid to be, I think he paid like 30,000, 40,000 to be a dog. They told me I had 24 hours to respond, bro. I was so hot.
So let me ask you something. So you
Crazy.
so you know he can never change himself back.
Right, yeah.
So you ain't gonna be able to live. You ain't gonna be able to.
Well, see, that's why, like, for me, I feel like it's like a split personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever his fetish and desire is, like, he probably want to be a dog for other reasons. But, like, that was crazy to see. You know what I'm saying? But for me,
Like, how did you honestly feel about that? Like,
I felt some type of way. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you gotta think that was during the time where I was like,
Yeah, it's
the
kind of like
biggest.
yeah,
When
it was.
it happened right after you. We
Bro.
like, hold on,
Bro,
bro.
over viral.
We was like,
he made the
I
news.
say, damn, like, how did you actually turn yourself? I said, bro, this is what I was telling Big Fella. I was like, bro, can't want to be that because
Bro, he
you
took it
can't.
to the next
He
level.
gotta
I'm not gonna lie. When I talked to Kevin, I was like, I don't know, because remember you said we was talking, he just sent me all 4 sent me was a dog emoji, and that's why I said, Kevo, I think
that was my thing.
I think he
for
gone
sure.
when the people was over. They was somewhere and they was
Oh,
all
yeah.
dogs. He's like,
Yeah,
I
it
need to
was
go be with my
it
people.
was in Berlin. It was in
Yeah,
Berlin.
he said he need to go be with his people, and I told him, nigga,
Yeah, bro.
nigga, go get
I
your
should have
flight
been
and
out
go.
there. I felt so anything to do with the dogs, bro. I really be feeling some kind of way because like my thing was always trying to like just find my tribe, connect with your people, you know. So when I see it's going on in other places, or if I see other people like taking it to the extreme, I do feel away a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn, man, people more tapped in than me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or damn, I need to be
No,
right
when you
there.
thought when you thought you was getting wild, you see now, like, no, you really mal a little bit.
So look, let me ask you something. So like, what dog? Like, cause we was trying to figure out like what dog was it? Like a King Corso or
what dog do you identify?
yeah, because
closest
it's
with?
different dogs. Like you could be a poodle. You gotta.
For
you
me,
know-
I'm a rock.
Oh, rock.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah, rock.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause our show was like we was looking at a video. We was like, I don't know why every time we see a dog, we see a cage. We always think about you, G.
But see, that's good. That was the goal.
Yeah.
When you put the
I
dog
might
cages
need
in the
to open up
store,
a pet store.
when you put the dog cages in the store, because you need to put the dog cages with the right next to the masses. And
You should
Okay.
do skits, bro. With that,
Yeah,
you should
bro.
do more skits, bro.
I did a skit. I did a skit with
yeah,
Skinbone.
Skinbone.
Oh,
Shit was
okay.
Shout out to
crazy.
Skinbone. Me and Skinbone did a skit. He played it off as if he was coming to get a tattoo, and he had saw me in the cage.
Oh
like,
yeah, that went viral. I
Yeah,
seen
that
that. I
was
seen
funny. Yeah,
that.
that was funny.
That fucking nigga head up.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, yeah.
See, that's
So-
how you gotta.
That's how you gotta
make
market it in a way to make
Yep.
people. So the
Cause
thing
they gonna
was,
hate, but people
Right.
still gonna. It's gonna be haters, right? That's hurrying.
They're
And the
part
reason
of
why
the
they hate,
views.
right? They're trying to hate to get likes under the hate.
for sure.
But that's really what it's about. It's but people are still gonna come and check you out, rock with you. You're gonna get
sure.
sales.
Yeah,
So
because it's all
good.
about who's relevant, who's talking. So the thing is, bro, I just have to learn to like, because the only downfall from all this I've really been noticing, and I don't really mind it too much because it's not messing up the money part.
Yeah.
But I had noticed, I do notice like sometimes anytime I post like my mask,
Yeah.
I end up losing like 1,000 followers, hundreds.
Because when it first happened in the cage, nigga, I was watching that shit. Them dog people, like the dog, like real dog lovers,
Yeah.
like even Kevo and them, they
Yeah.
little dog
Yeah,
and
for
all
sure.
that. They was like the cage, they the winkles in the cage and shit. They like, oh my god, and
Gee.
the real
No, I
dog
think
lovers
how
was
they
mad
look
at
at
you,
it.
bro.
I
Bro,
think
I lost a
no.
lot.
It was like
of
PETA or
followers.
something was on your
I
ass.
lost like, I remember one time I
Yeah,
lost
the dog company.
12,000 followers in one day.
Wow.
But I'm watching the OnlyFans numbers go up. So I'm like, you know what? Then I'm watching Twitter go up. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Well, all right, forget Instagram at this point.
But that's
you know
so
what I'm
crazy.
saying?
They was cool with all the freaky shit, but the
Bro,
dog, they just
Yeah, when a
take it.
dog-
The dog happened, bro. Like,
Yeah, the dog. Yeah,
Wow.
it's something about that. I
That's
don't know.
right. So, but I think like so for me, what I'm trying to do now, like that's why I did the thing with Skin Bone. Like I feel like if I put a little comedy what I'm doing, it kind of saves
Lighten
people
it
to
up,
to
yeah.
laugh and just be like to loosen up a little bit. Because
Yeah.
people, I think we're in a sensitive time right now, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because I seen a
Everybody
comment. I
got
seen a
something to
girl
say.
comment talking about, "Where's the dog?"
Bro,
Like you did something to the dog
Yeah.
and you in there. Like,
See, that's
what
what they
the
was trying to
fuck? I'm like,
finesse. They were
come
trying
on
to paint a
now.
narrative
The
like
dog was outside.
like
the
it was.
fence.
The dog
So
was
let me
safe.
ask you something. The biggest question:
Yeah,
do you own a dog?
yeah. I got two.
What kind?
I got a. so that big cage, big cage. I got a bulldog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
American bulldog.
Like a
yeah.
Frenchie?
He big. No, not
Oh,
Frenchie, but
real
American
bulldog.
bulldog.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and then I got a Shih Tzu. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
All right, all right.
yeah,
That's a
and,
crazy combination, but yeah.
Yeah, so I got the cages. You know what I'm saying? Like it's times where I remember one time I did a scene where, you know, I had my chick feed the dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All three of us though. You feel me?
Oh, that's
So-
hard.
So all of us was
Out the
lined up
bowl.
eating.
I was just
all
gonna
out
give
the
you an
bowl.
idea. I was gonna say I think you should
Yeah,
eat
we all
out
ate
the
out the bowl.
bowl.
I ate some real food though.
Yeah, yeah.
real food.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say I think you
See, I
should
think
do.
that's what the people. Well, I think that's what they scared of. Like the dog people are like, wait a minute, is he eating the dog food? Wait, he's like,
Yeah.
they're
They're
like,
just trying to like they know you getting a clout from it, but I feel like they're
can't
trying to
take
like because
like-
you know it's
they
real.
like this
You
nigga
know
down
these
there
you know
eating
the people
bro
treat the
chow and
dogs
shit.
like they
Better than
humans.
people. They
Yeah,
yeah,
so
they
they
do,
like
they
kind
do.
of like. So I know they probably it's probably getting like, hold on, what is he doing? What's this? What's it? So
Yeah, they take offense
that's
to
what
it.
that's when they said you went too far, I guess.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it
Yeah.
is. Like I can't live my life.
you ain't
for
doing nothing
others.
wrong.
But
so
you're a dog owner and a
Sure.
dog lover, so
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
so it
yeah.
wasn't no.
You
wasn't none
own
of that.
dogs. You love your
So
dogs.
those 12,000
take care of
people
them.
is safe to
Yeah,
come
it's,
back.
it's the dog in me. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
the year of the dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that the crazy part is though, I feel like, so you know when then Kanye just dropped an album called Vultures, right?
Yeah.
And you saw Kanye. What did he have on? He had on a mask, a Jason mask,
Freaky
Right.
Jason, man.
right? So it's like, but it's I feel like people choose to give people
Selective politicking.
yeah. So they hate the. I feel like with me, right? They hate the person but love the character. You know what I'm saying? Like they mad as me doing it. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody else that they, you know,
Oh, right.
look at it, it's
You
like,
right.
oh,
You
he
right
can get
about
away
that.
with it.
Yeah,
he
you right
can
about
do
that.
it. He get a pass because he's Ye or he's, you know, or
Yeah.
Drake had a dog mask on. Y'all remember that? Did y'all see when Drake had a dog mask? He just dropped it. He just dropped it, the last album he dropped.
All for the dogs.
Yeah, he had Drake had a
Ain't
dog
lying.
mask on, walking out the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Drake got away with it.
For shit.
Yeah,
Stole your whole shit.
Drake had a mask on.
Wow, Drake, come on now, Drake.
He walked out with the dog mask. You know what I'm saying? The Rottweiler mask. You know,
'Cause I be- you know what I be
I trolled
thinking
it. I
sometimes?
trolled that though. I trolled that though. You know, what
You
I'm
know what I
saying?
was finna say though? Sometimes, cause like, you know, when I be in the airport and shit, I be needing something on my face, folks.
You think you-
I damn near like.
But, I mean, he got the sex store. You could probably
Oh, God,
order
I
one.
might
I'm-
purchase a dog mask.
Oh,
for
God.
You're
fun.
gonna have to put
That'd
like
be
the link
hard.
in the description.
You know what I'm saying?
of the bio
God,
or
we
something.
making-
So
I'm
when
in
I'm
customer
walking,
for you,
so
yeah.
when I'm walking through that thing,
They got-
they can look, but at least they ain't gonna really know.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
like,
wanna run up on
'cause
no
it's like,
dog,
I'm
you
tired
know
of
what I'm
stopping
saying?
every 5 minutes.
Nah,
Yeah,
for
can I get a picture?
Because like what I do even now, I wear the ski mask still. I wear still push icy in the airport. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But I throw this on anywhere. Like when I wear this out every day. I'm like when we leave, I walk around with it.
Yeah,
Comfortable with it.
Yeah, chill.
yeah. That's
So I
hard.
ain't bothering nobody. You
So
know
where
me?
did you get it from?
This one right here?
From your store.
Yeah, this one's from
Yeah.
the store in Dallas, and I got another one. The muzzle.
So
this
these
muzzle,
people that's watching, they will be able to get that exact one because I think
Yeah.
that's the one they probably gonna want.
Yeah, they can get this exact one. This is the all black one. Normally I wear the brown nose, like I said, for the Rottweiler. But you know, you can switch it up. I don't really like the color ones. I like the ones that's more realistic.
Yeah.
You know, they have ones you can put green, yellow. I like the realistic ones.
Let me ask you this: have you ever wore that during your scenes, or when you
Yeah.
just fuck, or like, what
wear it-
about if you like? Do you have regular sex, like
Yeah, like
regular,
regular?
like we just kill Netflix and chill, and you hit the
Sure. It turn,
And then
it
you
tu-
pull
it
the
turn
dog
girls
mask
on.
out?
It turn them on. Yeah, turn them on.
See them girls, the girls. Just tell us
Come
the
on.
truth, because we don't live in
Because
your
you gotta think.
world.
So here you go.
So
Here you
they
go.
be overly
so,
freaky on.
So you ever hear like even when we listen to the music, they say I'm a beast, I'm a dog, and then now you really become one. They like
wow,
you know what I mean?
shit.
Oh,
you
shit.
hear these words
I
in
never
the
thought of
songs,
it
you
that
know?
way.
Also, what you gonna do is like a bitch, y'all sitting there, y'all chilling, y'all eating Netflix and something, y'all she listening to music. Then you go in the bathroom, you come back all down,
Ready to
dog
go.
mask on.
And they gone.
Do you bark? Have you ever barked?
I definitely bark before. Or I'm gonna howl. Like when I'm about to when it's that time. I'm
you a howl?
Yeah, howl.
That's crazy. That's different.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, bro. You do what, bro?
No, that's not a dog.
You howl like a goddamn wolf.
Like a
You
wolf,
done turned into a wolf on him.
Hey, hold on.
No, dogs do howl.
Dogs do howl. I was gonna say,
they do.
Dogs howl. I was gonna say, bro, there's been times my dog's been asleep, he didn't woke up howling.
Yeah, you right. Because Winkles be howling.
Howling, yeah, bro.
I'm like, what is she howling about?
Shout out to Winkles, G. That little dog cage, man. Look for it. Like, niggas did not want you in their dog cage, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie. Look, hey, well, for some reason, G, like, I don't know why, G. It's like a motherfucker with a whole week of clothes, G.
Like, they like, what did Ford do to the dogs and the poor dogs?
It's like
he
that
raped
cage.
the dogs and threw them out the window or something. Like, I don't know what they
The
thought.
thing with the cage thing
God.
was the best marketing
was funny as
strategy in
hell.
a fucking
So
world.
there's
You
no
was a-
bestiality,
hey,
right? No. I
Hell
seen that
nah.
in them comments too. So
People,
no
so
fucking
when I
no
did-
animals, bestiality.
Hell
So
nah.
people was mad. People was mad when I had put my I did the Thanksgiving.
Oh, you fucked the turkey on Thanksgiving. I fucking forgot. Yeah. Oh wow.
Gee,
Bro,
that was good marketing.
Hold on, both of
It
y'all.
was cooked.
I was at Thanksgiving. I flew to Chicago. I was with my daughter,
No, I
and we was
remember-
looking through Instagram, me and my baby, and we came across Fortune because I follow for like this shit. He was fucking a turkey.
No, I seen it.
Flipped the phone off and like,
No, yeah, you
shit.
got- oh, shit.
Like,
Hold
what
on,
the
hold on,
fuck
babe.
is he
Bro,
doing?
I had
No,
to
I get it. That was smart.
I knew what, bro. That I remember when I did that. I got like 3 million views in one day off that.
Man.
That was a good. You
it
should
blew
have
up,
the
bro.
biggest OnlyFans game.
But so the thing is, when I posted on OnlyFans, I almost got my account banned because they don't let you post certain stuff.
It was that
So
too.
when I- bro,
They strict
They
like
did
that.
do that.
Yes, bro. When I posted it, bro, listen.
got
As
strict,
many,
bro.
check it out. As many
But you
views
can't
it
fuck a
had,
turkey on Thanksgiving.
bro.
G,
As
come
many views.
That's horrible, G.
No, look.
It made me not want to. I swear to God, it made me not want to
Gang.
eat my turkey. But like,
Gang.
I'll call Adrian right now. It made me like, folks, why we fucked the turkey on Thanksgiving?
What, I ain't see the picture. How did you do it?
Bro, look, so what I did was I sat on the stove.
Yeah.
I sat on the stove. I took a picture like this, but it was a roasted turkey. I had just went and got. Yeah. And you know, during the back of the turkey is like that little entrance, you know what I'm saying? So it was cooked. You know what I'm saying?
It was the turkey ass.
Yeah, right. So I just slid right up in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
That went
took the
viral.
picture,
I ain't seen
and
it.
it was super viral, but the thing was, I knew what it was gonna do, right? But when I posted it on OnlyFans, bro, they cut my whole account. So
Yeah,
imagine I'm
because
getting
that's
all
how
this
they-
attention,
Yeah.
but I ain't making $1, bro. So
Bro, they be doing that to my
wow.
account. That's why I don't fuck with them
I
like that,
panicked,
bro.
I panicked so bad. Luckily, I was able to get my account back. I had to like reach out to like a
rep.
Yeah, a rep.
And then
to
they
get
take
it back.
2-3
They gave me like 1 or
days
2 more tries. Like, man,
They be like, yeah, this your last, and I'm just like,
Bro.
bro, I'm helping y'all make all this money, and y'all.
Bro, they
No, but
they
no,
don't
no,
like
it's the,
none
it's
of
the,
that,
no,
bro.
this the thing.
They don't like
They
none of
don't.
that.
This the thing. Just like you were saying, like how you felt like about it. It's the emotion of. They care about the emotion of the people. They like they trying to. It's too close to
It was a
a
little
real
shocking.
animal.
Yep.
Like
Nah,
they don't
it was
even
real,
want.
it was
just
real
because
shocking,
it's,
bro. Like I said, it was on. Like I could see if it
Bro.
was a couple days after Thanksgiving or maybe before. but
Yeah,
it was on
yeah. It was
Thanksgiving.
good marketing,
I
but
had
it was.
to do it because I'm like, if it's before or after, then it don't count.
Yeah.
So, and then I be thinking like,
So you weren't trying to ruin people's Thanksgivings, right?
nah, I was really just in my
Okay.
own world, bro.
Yeah,
like,
vibing.
Okay.
But like, you know, it's like once I do it, it's behind me already. It's for them to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Did it go? So did Twitter then treat?
Twitter was cool. I mean, people were saying all
Talk
kinds of
shit,
stuff, but I just needed the views. I care about the numbers now.
Yeah.
But my page, bro, I'm talking about it was shut down, bro. I'm talking about everybody kept saying the link ain't working. So I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, OnlyFans is not.
Bro,
people,
what?
I know what they. Your haters on there probably was reporting
the
it.
page or something.
Really?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Because and
see that
also
too.
on Twitter, you never give them all of it. You always give them half to
Yeah,
see the
you
rest.
give them a little bit. No, that's so I look at it like this. So the way I work with Twitter is like it's like if we watching TV and we see a movie trailer come on, we ain't gonna go watch the movie without a trailer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I do that sometimes. I just take a picture. We don't even give them a video. I might give them a 6-second video just so they can be nosy and go see the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, OnlyFans, bro. I had to get like a just for fans to like put that type of stuff on, but it didn't really do nothing because I've already had the audience that OnlyFans stuff.
Yeah.
So when I tried to do
That's
the other
why
stuff,
it's good for you to get on a few different things. And if
yeah,
you go, if
they
you
were saying get a website too.
yeah,
I was about to say,
you got to get a
your own
website.
site.
You got to get a
Okay.
website. So look,
Yeah.
the website would be cool, but ain't nothing better than like the actually getting on like Pornhub or you know what I'm saying, any of them sites, so that you could actually monetize for free. Remind you how I got rich. First is giving out free content, and then people rocking out with things, and then saying, "Let me go see the rest of it on this, or see the rest of it on that."
You game already.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, well, he already told me this.
Because if you just strictly OnlyFans, you see how they playing you.
Nah, it go up and down, bro.
You know
for
what
sure.
I mean? So
yeah, so
I
like the only
no, they'll pause you. They'll kind of pause you and let you
sure.
lose, and you like, what's going on?
Bro,
and they just they're
definitely.
trying to overly control it too much. It's
bro, because like I didn't see my numbers go up and down. So like what I have to do to keep my stuff like afloat, I was doing like I focus on the first of the month, and then the last of the month, like right before it's finna like the rebuild come, I got to give them something crazy at the end of the month to make sure they stay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Got to.
I had to figure out a way to
last like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, bro.
So look, as far as your family, how do they, which we all know how that go with the family thing, which we gotta. But how do you think that they be feeling really?
I mean, honestly, the hardest convo I had to have was with my mom.
Yeah.
But once I got my mom on once I broke everything down, once I got my mom on board, it was like, I had kind of, told the family, everybody was kind of like, all right, do what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? My brother, everybody was still rocking. So they was like, man, whatever you feel, all we could do is respect it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what it was. That's why I didn't once I had my mom approved, I didn't really care what nobody else was saying.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like the only people that try to really like
friends, right? That's it. About
fake I don't even call them friends, associates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that ex-girlfriend going crazy at you.
Yeah, she wanted clout.
But to be honest,
but look, I got a cease and desist on her because at this point,
I know it was going too far. Yeah,
I was gonna say, but I feel like when I was locked up, that was over with. So it was over with. Old shit.
It was super old. But see, the thing is this: like you got to think, you after me, you done dated 50 Cent and dated all these other people, and these other people that's way bigger than me, and they stop messing with you for whatever reason.
Right.
But the thing is this: like you still speaking on me because people only know you because of me. I'm the one who put you in a position. Right. And it was I never wanted to clout off that, but it was just more what it was. So she knew that. So that's why she was able to capitalize off my name because the blogs would pick it up. Oh, 4 is X, 4 is X, 4 is X, not 50's X, 4 is X, 4 is X. Because people knew her because of me. So I had to move, but I had to move strategically with like, you doing all this social media stuff, but you still hitting me up personally. You still hitting me up.
You was lit.
She was still hitting me up, like behind the scenes, hitting me up. So it's like for me, like just pick a side, and I had to address that when they had me come film. When I did Basketball Wives Orlando last year, they cut the scenes out, but me and her had a real heart-to-heart talk, and I'm like, man, if you fuck with me, but like stop doing all this cap. You know what I'm saying? Pick a side at this point. Right. But I just have to do the cease and desist to keep it professional.
Yeah. Are you still a part of Black Ink?
I mean, if they call me for a show, I mean, I feel like I'm always a part of it because, it's history.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I said, my journey don't stop there. I still get love for that when we out, obviously. But, I feel like, we did it already.
Passed it.
Yeah, we did it already. You know what I'm saying?
How would you define success?
Man, freedom.
Freedom. No doubt.
Freedom, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the biggest blessing I think I've ever received, like, for me, like, knowing myself and just having the strength of controlling the narrative and just feeling confident, having, like, knowing that you matter just as much as everybody else around you matter.
Yeah.
Because that sometimes, like, I used to not shy away. I used to just play the back. Like, whatever was going on or whatever room I was in, whoever I was around, I just take it for what it is. All right, cool. Even if I felt different, you know what I'm saying? I was able to just adjust into situations in certain rooms, but now it's just like, no, that's what I say. It's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? So that's what success really feels like for me. You know
what advice can you give somebody that looks up to you?
Man, just be yourself. Don't look for validation in nobody. You know what I mean? And just have that self-love, that self-worth. That was the biggest thing I felt like I didn't have for a long time. And then once I realized that was the biggest part that was missing in my life, I started I started really living. Like, what's life without living,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what's some of the top places, that everybody can find you on? Like, what's your biggest sites, right now?
Right now, depending on how you want to find me in what way.
Approach with cautious type.
Yeah, for sure. I always say enter at your own risk. But you can find me on all the social medias, the Twitters, the Instagrams. It's Forever I'm PHOREVERIM. And you know, if you're looking for something a little more explicit, just go to my OnlyFans. It's just OnlyFans / Forever I'm PHOREVERIM.
Yeah, and that's all across the board.
Yeah, all across the board.
Right?
Yeah.
You ain't on. You ain't on YouTube yet.
Oh yeah, definitely YouTube too. Yeah, YouTube too.
Yeah, that's
you know.
important.
Yeah,
You gotta
definitely check
turn your
YouTube
YouTubes
out for sure. Yeah,
Gotta turn them
for
YouTubes
sure.
up.
Yeah,
Music
definitely
too,
on
though,
YouTube.
right? Spotify.
Yeah. All platforms for music platform. I always tell people, man, wherever you find your favorite artist at, I'm right there as well. YouTube,
TikTok.
TikTok, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Music, everything.
You on the web?
I'm everywhere. Find
Big
me.
folks the same.
Same for big folks.
Yep. Big Folks CEO _ for Instagram. That's what I be on.
Management.
I got management. You know, I do management for artists and for really not just artists, it's for anybody, entrepreneurs, anything.
yeah.
You know, put things together. You know, all type of situations for people
Right
to
way.
level up.
Right
No
way.
problem.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
me through that Instagram, through my DM.
Hell yeah. And man, y'all know what's going on. Make sure y'all go to that Patreon, man, at BANDMAN University if you're trying to tap in. Also, we got the AI software, man, that will clean your credit. Literally, you don't need to pay nobody else to clean your credit, man. You can actually put your credit report through an AI software that will clean your credit for you. You know what I mean? Also, you can clean other people's credit that will be able to make you anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 a week. So if you want to jump on that, that's m2bandclan.com, Patreon at BANDMAN University, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, BandmanKevo, man. Famous and Wealthy Podcast. We gone.